Cowboys, am I really going to do it? Yeah, I'll do it. Now sweating a little bit as it relates to the contract of Ezekiel Elliott. And Elliott had been very quiet, very coy, not even coy. He had been all in with the fact that he still has 2 years left on his deal in Dallas and that the Cowboys had yet to turn their attention to his contract, instead focusing on Dak Prescott and Amari Cooper because both of those players have contracts that expire after this year. Well, Elliott, 2 years left on his deal, apparently not waiting around to be eventually in line for his new contract. I was told yesterday that he's privately telling people he intends to hold out without a new contract. Charles Robinson of Yahoo followed that up with a report that doesn't entirely mesh with what we reported, but it is easy to harmonize. And the bottom line is this. Before yesterday, nobody thought there was any issue whatsoever between Elliott and the Cowboys. It's now clear that something is up and that this week may be critical to whether or not Elliott does indeed show up for camp. Now, Robinson says Elliott hasn't made a final decision about whether he will hold out without a new contract. I'm told he's telling people that he's going to hold out, and maybe that's just a trial balloon. Maybe that's a way to get the team's attention so they'll take the situation seriously. And if they don't, it could be that one of their most important players doesn't show up for the start of training camp. And he has leverage. This is different than Melvin Gordon for a couple of reasons. First of all, Ezekiel Elliott is a truly special running back, and the definition of special running backs changes every year. I see three right now in the NFL: Elliott, Saquon Barkley, Christian McCaffrey. Now, there are others who could join that list this year, and some of those three could fall off. It changes every year. Joe Mixon of the Bengals could end up being a special running back based upon what happens this season. For now, though, it's Elliott, Barkley, and McCaffrey. Also, it's a very important year for the Dallas Cowboys. Beyond the fact that the offense is changing potentially dramatically, Coach Jason Garrett coaching for his job this year in the final year of his contract. And also, look, Jerry Jones, the owner of the team, has made it clear he desperately wants to win another Super Bowl in his lifetime. And he has been very candid about the reality that he doesn't know how many more opportunities he's going to have to try to win another Super Bowl with a team not that Jimmy Johnson built, but with a team that Jerry Jones built. And they think they're close. Without Ezekiel Elliott, they're not close. And remember 1993. Emmitt Smith wanted a new contract from the Cowboys. He held out. Oh, by the way, he also had 3 seasons in, just like Elliott. Smith held out into the regular season. 0-2 were the Cowboys. And Jerry Jones finally blinked. Emmitt Smith came back with his new contract, and he ended up helping the team toward a second straight Super Bowl win. And remember, it was Week 17 in 1993, that heroic performance from Emmitt Smith with his shoulder injured. It was a game against the Giants that determined the number 1 seed versus being the number 5 seed in the NFC. Huge performance from Smith. Huge performance is expected this year from Ezekiel Elliott. And Elliott needs to remember what happened with DeMarco Murray. Last year of his contract with the Cowboys, led the league in rushing, set the single-season franchise record for rushing, a record that still stands despite Elliott's 3 years in the NFL. And DeMarco Murray didn't get a new contract, had to leave via free agency and get paid somewhere else. So that could be what the Cowboys ultimately do with Ezekiel Elliott when his 5-year contract ends. Or maybe it's 5 years and a year of the franchise tag, and then they let him walk away. Either way, the fact that he is taking a stand, if he indeed is, and it sure sounds like it, it's smart. Because now is the time to apply the leverage to the Cowboys to get what Elliott wants.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.